Can you read Uchaihi Patata?
उच्चैः पठत धर्मयुद्धे विजयः भवति चेत् राज्यं प्राप्नोति नो चेत् स्वर्गं प्राप्नोति.
So he says, no, in the Bhagavad Gita, he says, Hato va prapsyasi swargam, jitva va bhokshyase mahim. Right? So, dharma yuddhe vijayah bhavati chet rajyam prapnoti. Right? And no chet, otherwise, swargam prapnoti.
वृक्षसंवर्धनं करोति चेत् वृष्टिः भवति नो चेत् अवर्षणम्.
Right?
Growing tree.
Vrikshasya samvardhanam karoti chet. If you increase the green cover, what we say, the green cover. Vriksha samvardhanam, vrikshanam samvardhanam. Right? You see the samasa, a compound word. Right? Right? Increase of trees. Samvardhanam. Right? Growing of trees. Karoti chet. Vrishtihi bhavati. No chet. Abarshanam.
Vrishtihi is
Vrishtihi is ikaranta strilinga.
rains.
Rain. Right? Right? Anyatha avarshanam. Now you can put this in another way also. Yadi vriksha samvardhanam karoti tarhi vrishtihi bhavati. Anyatha avarshanam. Another way. Anyatha. Otherwise. Right?
इंद्रिय निग्रहं करोति चेत् योगी नो चेत् मिथ्याचारी.
Right? Indriya nigraham karoti chet yogi. Right? You control your indriya, then you are yogi. Right? No chet mithyachari.
What is mithyachari?
Very beautiful word. Brahma Satya Jagan Mithya is Adi Shankaracharya's famous quote. He says Brahma Satya, right? Brahma Satyam. So the Brahman is Satyam, and Jagan Mithya. The world is Mithya. Mithya is that which is false is Mithya, right? More specifically, that which is covered by your Indriya is Mithya, right? So Mithyachara is what? Following the Indriyas, following what your Indriyas say, right? So you like to see good things, you like to eat good things, etc. You want to sleep on a soft bed, all that. Right? So you're doing mithyachara. You are following what your indriyas are telling you to do. Right? And that person in whom mithyachara is there, he is a mithyacharin. In whom the purpose of gaining knowledge is there, is a vidya, artha, and the in pratyaya. Right? Vidyarthin. The one in whom the rabbit is there, Shasha is there, is Shashin.
Yeah.
Right? That kind of a word. So the Pratipadikam becomes Mithyacharin. Right? The one in whom Advaita is there is Advaitin.
Yeah. Right? Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru no chet bandhane tishtati.
So Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru no chet bandhane tishtati. Right? Right?
Yeah.
So it's inbuilt in it. Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru. Right? Chet abandhane tishtati. No chet bandhane tishtati. Right? Be Mukta Sangaha means detached.
Yeah.
Mukta Now, what is? Can you think of what could be Mukta Sangaha? Can you think of? Can you translate this?
See,
Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru.
Sangha is joining.
Huh?
Sangha is joining. Sangha is something
Sangha is attachment.
joining or
Right.
something
Right.
together.
Right. Correct.
Mukta is like without.
Devoid of
Devoid.
attachment.
Correct.
Right. Okay. Good. Now, can you translate this sentence? You understood that Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru. Can you tell me what does it show? Can you in short translate it, for example, into English?
See, Kuru is like a lot, like do.
Lot lakara of Kuru Dhatu, lot lakara Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam. So
Yeah.
the karta, who is the karta? When you say Kuru, who is the karta?
So
in Madhyama Purusha, the karta can be Tvam, Yuvam, Yuyam.
But that is not there in the sentence. Yeah.
It's not there in the sentence.
Yeah. So it is meant to say that Tvam Mukta Sangaha Karma Kuru. Is that possible?
No. So what is no? That has to be like that. No, it has to be Tvam Kuru.
Yeah.
Tvam Kuru is the only thing that is there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. There's no other possibility at all.
Yeah.
Right?
So Mukta Sangaha cannot be like
see, when you say Mukta Sangaha, you are already into Prathama Purusha Ekavachanam.
No, I'm saying it cannot be. So why?
So we have to supply an additional. We have to supply an additional word. Tvam Mukta Sangaha Bhutva Karma Kuru.
Okay.
Having been a Mukta Sangha, do deeds.
Okay. Okay.
Right? Good.
Yeah.
Now, Mukta Sangha can be a Visheshanam to Tvam. Right? Mukta Sangha Tvam Karma Kuru. Right?
So Mukta Sangaha is a composite word, right?
It's a compound word. It's a samasa.
So what could be the Pratipadikam of Mukta Sangaha?
Mukta Sangaha is Mukta Sangha. Mukta Sangha.
Yeah.
Right? It's like here acting like an adjective to Tvam.
Yeah.
Right? The Tvam, you have to realize the Tvam there. Kuru. Now, we know that Kuru is there is enough to talk of Tvam.
Kuru.
We don't need to say Tvam. The only possibility is Tvam.
Right.
Yeah. So I would like to say Mukta Sangaha Bhutva Karma Kuru. Having been Mukta Sangha, do your deeds. Right?
Yes. Okay. Mai Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoti Chet Abhyasa Yogena Mam Prapnuhi. No Chet Mat Karma Paramah Bhavati. Mat Karma Paramah Bhava.
Mayi Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoshi Chet Abhyasa Yogena Mam Prapnuhi. Right? Mayi, right? Asmad Saptami Ekavachanam.
Yeah.
Right? Mayi Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoshi. You cannot invest your mind into me. Right? Samadhatum. Sam A Tha Tumanta. Right? Correct? Mayi Chittam Samadhatum Na Shaknoshi. You are incapable to rest your mind in me. If this is the case, then Abhyasa Yogena Mam Prapnuhi. Do Abhyasa. Right? Very interesting word. Abhyasa Yoga means repetition. Abhyasa, the word abhyasa
Yeah.
is repetition.
Okay.
Right? So you need to keep repeating until it becomes your nature.
Right.
Right?
Right.
Abhyasa yogena mam prapnuhi. No chet mat karma paramaha bhava. Be beyond action.
Be.
Beyond action means
Yeah.
um, it's like saying, you do an act but you're not involved in it.
Hmm.
So mat karma paramaha bhava.
Hmm.
Be the one who has no involvement in action.
Hmm.
Beyond action.
Yeah.
So I do something, but I am not involved in it. So that means whatever comes out of it, good or bad, I am not really doesn't really bother me.
Okay.
Mat karma paramaha bhava. Again, bhava. Bhava. What is bhava?
Bhava, you had said earlier. Be that. Be that. Who.
You be the one.
You be that who is whatever.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Bhava is lot lakara madhyama purusha ekvachanam of the bhu dhatu.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just like Guru, what is that? Guru Devo Bhava, Matru Devo Bhava.
Yeah.
Matru Devo Bhava. We had talked about this, right?
Yes. Yes.
Huh? So be the one for whom mother is
God. Yeah.
like God.
Divine. Yeah. Like God. Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Vishaya dhyanam na kar. Sir, what is the exact meaning of 5 then? You either
मयि चित्तम समादातुं न शक्नोषि चेत् अभ्यासयोगेन मां प्राप्नुहि. That means if you are unable to put your concentrate, your meditate your mind into me, then do abhyasa yoga. Abhyasa yoga is you repeat some action over and over again, and then that is one more way to reach God. Right?
Okay.
Otherwise, what you be disconnected from the action itself. So no question of abhyasa at all. Right?
Okay, understood. Vishaya dhyanam na karotu no chet pranashyati.
So he says Vishaya dhyanam na karotu. Vishaya, the word Vishaya, has one more meaning. Vishaya means a subject or a topic. But in Vedanta, Vishaya means the Indriya. Right? Your senses are Vishaya. So Vishaya dhyanam is constantly thinking about Vishaya. That means constantly you are engaged all the time in the service of your Indriya. Right? That is Vishaya dhyanam. So he says Vishaya dhyanam na karotu. Right? Otherwise, pranashyati. Right? Now tell me, who is the karta in all this?
This is also Madhyama Purusha.
No. Karotu. Karotu is kru dhatu. Karotu, kurutam, kurvantu. Karotu is prathama purusha ekavachanam, no?
So otherwise it should be kuru, no?
Otherwise it would have been kuru.
Okay, sir.
Right? So Bhavan Vishaya Dhyanam na karotu.
So right? This is
now you might ask.
It's Prathama Purusha.
Yes, exactly. Prathama Purusha ekvachanam. You might ask, why na karotu? Because all the time we have done ma karotu, ma patatu, right? You go back to your Lot Lakara chapter, right? Ma kuru, right? Here you have got no in the top. No. So then you might ask, why na karotu? Right? Keep this question as it is.
Okay.
We'll address it at some later date.
The other thing I want to check with you is this chet is not necessary.
Chet is not necessary.
Yeah.
Because it's inbuilt.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like saying Vishaya Dhyanam na karotu chet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Na pranashyati.
Yeah.
No chet pranashyati.
Yeah.
That is sort of inbuilt.
Yeah.
right? Otherwise, Bhavan pranashyati, you get destroyed, right? The
Correct.
nash dhatu, the nash dhatu is a divadigana dhatu,
Yeah.
fourth gana dhatu. So you get that extra yakara,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
if to get destroyed is nashyati, right? Then what is to destroy?
To destroy, sorry, again. Can you come again?
See, listen carefully.
Ah.
Nashyati is to get destroyed.
Hmm.
So Ramanaha swakaryena nashyati.
Hmm.
Ravana, by his own deeds, right, he got destroyed,
Hmm.
right? Correct.
Yeah,
Ravana destroys
himself.
himself.
Hmm.
How will we say that? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Basically, the ya should not come. Ya makes it to get destroyed. That's what you're saying. So what is
No,
it that?
no. The year doesn't make it to get destroyed.
Ah.
Remember one thing. In English, this to get destroyed is a passive sentence.
Correct, correct, correct.
In Sanskrit, it is an active sentence.
Yeah, okay.
So it is nashyati, very simple.
So the ya comes because of the gana of the dhatu, not
Gana of the dhatu, yes. The year can come on account of karmani also, passive voice also.
right, right.
Right?
So this is a dhatu meaning itself you're saying is to get destroyed.
The dhatu itself is nash, which is a divadigana dhatu, so you get the year. Now the year is also possible.
Yeah.
Remember, year also is possible
Karmani.
in passive sentences.
Karmani. Yeah.
But when it is karmani, the pratyaya to be used is the atmanipadi pratyaya.
Yeah.
See, but here you don't have atmanipadi pratyaya. You have got nashyati,
Yeah.
which is the parasmapadi pratyaya. So it is not in karmani. Right? So to destroy will become nashayati.
Okay. Okay.
To cause something to get destroyed is
Yeah.
to destroy. Very
Okay.
deep philosophical meaning comes from this. You see the very deep philosophical meaning which comes from it. Nothing can destroy something else. You understand what I'm saying? See how I translated it. I said nashayati is to get something to get itself destroyed. Is
Yeah.
to destroy.
Ah.
See the meaning.
Yeah.
Is that one thing is very clear, no? That you cannot destroy anything.
Right.
It has to destroy itself only. There is no other option. You can
That's-
probably help it to get destroyed, but the ultimate process is by himself or
Right.
whoever is getting destroyed.
Yeah.
Right? So
Yeah.
nashayati, don't you see the nashayati gives the niche?
Yes.
It gives the niche, the causal form.
Yeah.
Right?
It gives the
Like,
causal
for
form
example,
also that it becomes dirgha. Now also becomes dirgha. Yeah.
exactly.
That pattern.
Right? Patati becomes pathayati. Right? Correct? Good. Khadati becomes khadayati.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah. Get something to get destroyed. Okay.
Right? It's get something to get destroyed. So the active job of destruction is being done by the self only,
Yeah. Yeah.
not by somebody else. Right?
Asaktah san karma kuru no chet paramapadam na prapnoshi.
Asaktaha san karma kuru no chet paramapadam na prapnoshi. Asaktaha san. Okay, now san, you can translate it as being.
Sorry.
Being.
Okay.
So what do we know as being? Is a present participle.
Yeah. Yeah.
In English,
Yeah.
we call it present participle, which shows the currency of an action which is continually happening.
Right, sir.
So for example, I can say dhavan, pathan, sun. Sun is coming out of the dhatu as.
Okay.
Asti. asti,
Yeah.
sun.
Yeah.
Right? Good.
Yeah.
So it's like saying being.
Yeah.
Asaktaha. Right? The dhatu saj is to attach, to fix, to stick to something
Yeah.
is saj.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We also say, saj is to be ready.
Mhm.
The word readiness in Hindi
Yeah.
is sajjata.
Yeah.
Correct, no? Sajjata, no?
Yeah.
So, what do we mean by ready? You are perfectly in tune with the action that you are going to do.
Okay.
You are perfectly attached to it.
Right.
Right?
Right.
So, saj dhatu means to stick.
Yeah.
Right? Good. So then, saj dhatu, the past participle of the saj dhatu, right, is sakta. That means fixed, attached,
Hmm.
right? Asaktaha, unattached,
Hmm.
not attached,
Yeah.
right? San, karma kuru.
Hmm.
So, being unattached,
Do
do your deeds,
Yeah.
right? No chet, otherwise, Paramapadam,
Na
no praploshi, you will not get the ultimate
Yeah.
feet of the Lord, Paramapadam, right?
Aham karma na kuryam chet lokaha utsideyuhu. Aham na karma. This I didn't understand. Aham karma na.
Very nice. So this is now involving another tense, another lakara.
Okay.
So kuryam is kru dhatu and what we call as vidili.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
This is called as vidili.
Okay.
Sorry.
Okay.
Now vidili is it's a supposition. You can take it as a supposition. For example, I can say, had I not, were I not to do anything.
Agar main.
So if I were not to do anything, right, that way, right? Aham karma na kuryam, karma kuryam chet. So if were I not to do anything, right, what would happen? Lokaha utsireyuhu. See here also another supposition. Ut sad dhatu and again beginning prathama purusha bhuvachanam, right? Now ut sidati, everybody would feel, without control. Ut sid, ut and sad, ut upasarga, the sad is, ut gives you the impression of rising, right?
Okay. Okay.
And sad gives you the impression of
Seated.
being seated, right?
Seated. Yeah.
Right? It also means to get destroyed.
Okay.
The sad dhatu,
Yeah.
I think very long back I had sent you one Adi Shankaracharya's, short description of the word Upanishad.
I think so. Very
Right?
close thing, no?
Right. So the sad dhatu has got many meanings, right? One of the meanings also is to get destroyed, right? So what does he say here? Lokaha utsideyuhu. They will all go into disarray. They go into confusion. Utsideyuhu.
Okay.
And I would like to say they will go into. He doesn't say they will go into disarray. He said they would go into disarray. See the fine difference between something is there and something would be there.
Yeah.
There is a sort of a supposition that it may be there, may happen, may not happen also.
Correct. Correct. That is why this the yuhu, the yuhu makes it like that.
Exactly.
Okay.
So then in Upanishad, what is being destroyed? So So Adi Shankaracharya says that sad is used in the Upanishad word as being the destruction of ignorance. That tool, that knowledge, right, which will help destroy your ignorance, is the Upanishad. That's how Adi Shankaracharya puts it. Right? So see the same meaning here.
Right.
This, can we think of anything to do with sitting? Are the people going to sit? No. Right? He says that if I were not to do anything, right? This is Lord Krishna says, if I were not to do anything, people would go into confusion, disarray, they would get destroyed. Right? So, lokaha utsideyuhu.
Yeah.
Right? You know, we have seedati. The sad dhatu becomes seed.
Yeah.
Right? You know, seedati mama gatrani,
Yeah.
mukham cha parishishyati, he says, no?
Right.
So, see, you see that seedeyuhu.
Yeah.
Right?
सर्वोपि स्वधर्मम् आचरेत् नो चेत् श्रेयः न प्राप्नोति.
So sarvopi becomes sarvaha api.
Sarvaha api swadharmam acharet. Acharet is to follow.
Follow, very nice.
No chet shreyaha na prapnoti. Shreya is
now acharet is vidhiling. Acharati is lat lakara, which we have studied.
Yeah.
Right. Acharatu is lot lakara, which we have studied. Right.
Yeah.
Acharat will become lang lakara, which we have studied.
Correct.
Acharishyati becomes rit lakara, which we have studied.
Yeah.
But acharet we have not studied.
Yeah. Supposition.
Supposition. Right. So sarvaha api swadharmam acharet. Were everybody to follow their own dharma, should I put it like this? Right? If everyone were to follow his dharma.
Yeah.
Otherwise, no chet shreyaha na prapnoti. Otherwise, you would not get any glory. Right?
Yeah. Arjuna, Swam Dharmyam Yuddham Kuryaha No Chet Papam Avapsyasi.
One more vidhiling.
Yeah, Kuryaha.
Kuryaha is Madhyama Purusha Ekavachana. So, Tvam Dharmyam Yuddham Kuryaha. Right? Chet Punyam Avapsyasi. I'll add a couple of words. Chet Punyam Avapsyasi. No Chet Papam Avapsyasi.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
So, here you have got your Kuryaha, which is Kru Dhatu, Vidhiling, Madhyama Purusha Ekavachanam. Right? And Avapsyasi. You see, Nrit Lakara.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah.
Right? Avapsyasi is Avapnoshi.
Yeah.
You have studied Avapnoshi in Lat Lakara. So here Avapsyasi. Right?
So Avapsyasi also makes it vidhiling?
No, Avapsyasi is Lrit, no?
Lrit only.
You will
so here there is a certainty. This is not vidhiling.
There it is certainty.
Yeah.
There it is certainty.
Yeah, we have done the Lrit.
Yeah. Right? Okay. Very beautiful chapter this is.
Yeah.
This is a very famous story, you know, which is used to teach Vedanta.
Okay.
Very simple story, but is used to indicate, you know, how to understand Vedanta.
Okay.
Right? Okay. Yes, please read.
Dashamas Swamasi.
So Dashamaha Tvam Asi. Right? Now Visarga changing into the Sakara because you have got a Karkasha Vyanjanam as a Takara there.
Yeah.
Right? Dashamaha Tvam Asi, right?
Hmm.
Dashamaha is the 10th,
Hmm.
the ordinal number 10th,
Yeah.
right? We are going to study about something called as Purana Pratyayaha.
Hmm.
I'll just quickly mention it.
Hmm.
This is there, a full chapter is there in the Dvitiya Bhaga. So we have got the cardinal number, what we call as the cardinal number. The Pratipadikam is Dashan, right? And this becomes Dasha, which
Hmm.
is the cardinal number 10, what we call as cardinal, you know.
Hmm.
And we have the ordinal number,
Yeah.
Dashama,
Yeah.
Akaranta, right?
Hmm.
Which will mean the 10th, right?
Yeah.
Now, you take a number, you take a Sankhya, right? To this you add something called a Purana Pratyaya. Right? That means you take a cardinal number,
Hmm.
right? Add a Purana Pratyaya and you'll get the ordinal number.
Yeah.
Right? So they called it Purana, the Pratyaya, which completes the understanding, which completes Purayati,
Hmm.
completes the understanding of the number,
Right.
right? Is this kind of a Pratyaya, and you get this.
Right.
That means, suppose there are 10 items, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just go on numbering 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Then, there is no understanding. There is no understanding of the order of these numbers,
Right.
right?
Right.
What is where I don't know. This is just randomly I can say this is 1, that is 2, that is 3, that is 4, right? But when I say 10th, then I am giving it a certain we have understood that number properly, that
Okay.
what in what place is this 10, right? And therefore it's called the Purana Pratyaya,
Okay.
right? So these words are called Purana Pratyayantaha, those words which end in the Purana Pratyaya.
Hmm.
So you have got, for example, very simple is Prathama, right? Eka becomes Prathama.
Yeah.
Then we have Dvitiya,
Yeah.
Tritiya, right? Chaturtha, correct?
Hmm.
So words like this are ordinal.
Yeah.
So Dashamaha
Yeah.
from Asi. That means you are the 10th,
Yes.
correct?
Yes. प्रथमं दृश्यं
Hmm.
सप्तविभक्त्यः
Sapta Vibhaktayah.
विभक्तयः. Yeah.
Vibhaktayah is what? Vibhakti, Ikaranta Strilinga, Vibhaktihi, Vibhakti, Vibhaktayah.
विभक्तयः.
Right?
Okay.
Prathama Vibhakti, Ekavachanam, Dvivachanam, Bahuvachanam. Right? Good.
बहुवचनं. Yeah. उच्चैः पठत कस्यचित् गुरोः आश्रमः गुरुः उन्नतस्थाने उपविश्य ध्यानमग्नः अस्ति
Hmm.
10 शिष्याः प्रविशन्ति
So, Kasyachit Guroho Ashram.
somewhere.
Ashramaha. Right?
Somewhere.
So, some Guru.
Yeah.
Right? Of some, the ashrama of some Guru.
Yeah.
Right? I told you the Chitta and Chana Prayoga, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you can say Kasya Chit or Kasya Chana Guroho Ashramaha. Guruhu Unnata Sthane Upavishya Dhyanamagnaha Asti.
Hmm.
Right? So we have got upavishya,
Yes.
correct? Lebanta rupam, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Having sat on a high seat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or being seated,
Yeah.
being seated on a high seat,
Yeah.
he is uh, uh, involved in meditation, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Correct? Dhyana magnaha asti, right? Dasha shishyaha pravishanti,
Yeah.
right? You observe something. Shishyaha is bahuvachanam,
Yes.
right? And dasha is dasha only,
Yeah.
right? It is nitya bahuvachana padam dashan,
Yeah.
right? So dasha becomes, because it's a napunsakalinga padam,
Yeah.
dashan napunsakalinga padam. So the prathama vibhakti becomes dasha.
Yeah.
Dasha shishyaha pravishanti, right? Lat lakara. So 10 students enter, right? Okay. Continue.
So similar thing, ekam and all that is nitya
Nitya ekavachanam.
ekavachanam. Similar thing.
Nitya ekavachanam, right?
Anything from
Ekam.
three onwards will become a nitya bahuvachanam.
Anything from
Three onwards.
yes, 3 onwards will become bahuvachanam. Right? Good.
Shishyaha.
See,
Acharya.
you must understand one minute. You must
Yeah.
understand, that every noun in this language has got a pratipadika. Must have a pratipadika.
Correct.
Even number has to have a pratipadika.
Right. Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Like dashan.
Right?
Yeah.
So that is pratipadikam is dashan.
Dashan.
Right?
Shishyaha. Acharya. Namo namaha. Guruhu. Netre unmilya. Priya shishyaha. Sarve agataha kim.
Okay,
Shishyaha.
we'll try to go two sentences at a time.
Yeah.
Right? Acharya, Sambodhana, right?
Sambodhana. Yeah.
Namo Namaha is paying obeisance, right?
Yeah.
Then Guruhu, Priya Shishyaha, see, Sambodhana,
Yeah.
right? And we know in Bahuvachanam, the Sambodhana is exactly like the Prathama Vibhakti.
Right.
Netre Unmilya,
Yeah.
right? Unmilya. Here you have Netre. What Vibhakti is Netre? And what Vachanam?
Netre. Netre. Netre, netrani. Netre is dvivachanam.
Dvivachanam, very nice, right? Having opened his eyes,
Yeah.
Unmilya, right? Having opened his eyes,
So it should
so
be Prathama Vibhakti only. Netram, netre.
having opened his eyes, having opened what? Eyes.
Two.
Second Vibhakti.
Dvitiya.
Second Vibhakti.
Netram,
Dvitiya Vibhakti.
netrani is same for both.
Exactly. So Dvitiya Vibhakti, Dvivachanam, right? Sarve agataha kim, right? Sarva is Napunsakala Sarvanama Padam, right?
Yeah.
So it doesn't become Sarvaha.
Yeah.
Sarvaha, Sarvo, Sarve, right? Because it's a Sarvanama Padam,
Yeah.
right? So Sarve agataha kim, has everyone arrived? Yes, continue.
Shishyaha. Am Guru. Vayam sarvepi agataha. Guruhu. Samichinam. Shishyaha. Adya anadhyayanam asti. Bhavatam pataha nasti.
So Am Guru, again see Guru, Pratipadikam Guru, Sambodhana Guru, right? Vayam sarve api agataha, right? See, Vayam sarve api agataha, right? Is there a verb in that sentence?
The agataha.
No, this is not a verb. Agataha is, is past participle, right? Past participle.
Yeah.
The ones who have come, right? Kagataha are those who have come, are some people, right?
Yeah.
So there is no verb in it.
Yeah.
If you say the people who have come, that means
Hmm.
what? It's an adjective to we,
Yeah.
So we are those people who have come.
Yeah.
So we are those people who have come. Now you understand what I mean by the verb in this English sentence is are,
Yeah. Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So do I? How do I say as dhatu I have to use?
So Santi or something like that.
Okay. So let's examine. Let's
Yeah.
examine carefully, right? So when you say vayam, which purusha is it?
Vayam is Uttama Purusha.
Uttama purusha. Very nice.
Yeah.
Right. Then
Yeah.
it should be smaha.
Yeah. Yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah.
If I have to use as dhatu with vayam,
Hmm.
then it has to be smaha.
Hmm.
Asmi, swaha, smaha. Correct. Good.
Yeah. But
Survey.
do you not say we are? I mean, who have come? We are the people who have come, right?
Yes, correct. So you are using R, no ARE.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
That is the as dhatu.
Hmm. As dhatu. Correct.
Correct. Good.
Correct. Correct.
And you are saying we are. We are means what? Vayam smaha.
Hmm. Hmm.
Agreed. Good.
Yeah. Yeah.
Now let's go one step further.
Yeah.
Survey.
Hmm.
Now tell me, survey is which purusha? Uttama purusha, madhyama purusha, or prathama purusha?
Survey.
When you say survey,
Yeah.
survey means which purusha? Is it madhyama purusha, uttama purusha, or prathama purusha? What do you think it is?
Survey is
Survey. For example, survey chhatraha santi.
Yeah, this sounds
Agreed.
like Prathama Purusha almost.
Prathama purusha. Obviously,
Yeah.
it's not I. It's not I.
Correct.
It's not you.
They.
It's somebody else.
They. Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Then with as dhatu,
Yeah.
which is, see, vayam is in prathama vibhakti.
Correct.
Survey is in prathama vibhakti.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah.
Then what will you use? Survey santi.
Yeah.
The same as dhatu.
Yeah.
The same as dhatu
Yeah.
will have to become santi.
Correct. Hmm.
Right.
Hmm.
You understand my question. Now
Yeah.
here you have vayam, survey, agataha. Do I say smaha or do I say santi?
Yes.
What do I say?
Yes. So I.
You see the dilemma.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Should I say vayam smaha or should I say survey santi?
I think we should go by the order which you had said. I think Uttama takes over.
Exactly. So
In
exactly. The Uttama takes
I was trying to translate in Tamil. Tamil also Uttama takes over. Uttama
exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
so what should I say? The Uttama Purusha takes priority.
Correct. Priority. Sorry. Yeah.
Priority, right?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
therefore it is called Uttama Purusha,
Yeah. Correct.
right? The next priority goes to Madhyama Purusha.
Correct.
And the last priority goes to Prathama Purusha.
Yeah.
So when in doubt,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You have to use this formula.
Yes, sir. Uttama greater than Madhyama greater than Prathama.
Right. So suppose I have to give you a sentence, just 1 minute. Suppose we write a small sentence and there is a confusion. For example, you and my friend are going,
Hmm.
right? So I begin Tvam Mama Mitram Cha. Now, what do? I am going to use the gam dhatu, right?
Hmm.
Now, if it was only Mama Mitram, then it would be Gachati.
Hmm.
If
Gachasi.
it is Tvam,
Gachasi.
then it would be Gachasi.
That's Gachasi.
But there are two people.
Yeah. So we have the madhyama priority.
So this becomes gacchataha.
Gacchataha.
You understand why it was called as Prathama Purusha, Madhyama Purusha, and Uttama Purusha, right? So we have to understand this order.
So this will become gacchataha, sir. What will become here?
Gacchataha.
Yeah.
Right? Good. So vayam sarvepi agataha smaha. Verb is not given there.
Yeah.
Right? They have deliberately not given the verb because you have to understand this order.
Right. Guruhu samichinam shishyaha adya anadhyayanam asti bhavatam patah nasti.
So adhyayanam and anadhyayanam. So no study. Everything other than study.
Okay.
Anadhyayanam. Right? Bhavatam patah nasti. Bhavatam षष्ठी vibhakti bhavachanam. Right? Of the pratipadikam bhavatum. Right? Bhavatam. Patah nasti.
षष्ठी
vibhakti bhavachanam.
Yes, sir.
Right? Bhavataha, bhavatoho, bhavatam. Good?
So patah nasti means no.
Patah nasti, no lesson.
Yeah.
Right? No instruction today. No lesson today.
No lesson.
Right?
Pratamaha santoshena satyam va guru am parantu anyadekam karyam suchayami.
Anyat ekam karyam suchayami. Right? Anyat. So that takara changing into dakara. Right? Right? Santoshena tritiya vibhakti.
Yes.
Right?
Yeah.
Parantu anyat ekam karyam suchayami. So anyat ekam karyam. What vibhakti? All these three words?
All Dvitiya vibhakti.
Yeah, very nice.
So this is the pratamaha. Okay. Dvitiyaha kim tat guru. So what is that? What is that?
What is that? Kim tat karyam guru? Hey guru, kim tat karyam?
Yeah. Guruhu badami savadhanam shunvantu. Parshvaste grame adya rathotsavah prachalati. Bhavantah sarve tatra gatva rathotsavam drishtva sayankale pratyagachantu.
Madami. Right? So you got lat lakara, the vad dhatu, uttama purusha, ekavachanam, savadhanam shrunvantu, lod lakara. Right? Now, savadhanam with attention. Right? So here being used like a kriya visheshanam, like an adverb. Right? Savadhanam shrunvantu.
So savadhanam is tritiya vibhakti?
No. No. It's not it's an avyayam here.
Avyayam. Okay. Yeah.
Right? You know, with attention is savadhanam shrunvantu.
Yes.
Right? It's like a kriya visheshanam.
Yeah.
What we call as a kriya visheshanam, you know?
Okay.
Right? Yeah. Parshvaste grame. So gramaha parshvastaha. It is located in the side, you know, a neighboring village.
Okay.
In the neighboring village, Parshvaste grame, Saptami ekavachanam. Adhya ratha utsavah prachalati. Right? Gunasandhi, rathotsava.
Yeah.
All these things to note when you read.
Yeah.
Bhavantaha sarve tatra gatva bhavantaha bhavat pratipadikam bhavat. Right? Govachanam. Bhavan, bhavanto, bhavantaha. Sarve tatra gatva, having gone there, rathotsavam drushtva, having seen the rathotsava, sayankale pratyagachantu, return in the evening.
Prati agachantu.
Prati agam, lot lakara, prathama purusha bhavachanam.
Right. Tritiyaha santoshena aho bhagyam mahan santoshaha. Vayam sarve idanim eva gacchamaha.
Hmm.
So, bhag,
See again, you Santoshena Tritiya, Aho Bhagyam, what luck, exclamation, what
Yeah.
luck,
yeah,
Mahan Santoshaha, great, happiness,
yeah,
right? Mahan Santoshaha,
yeah.
Mayam Sarve Idanim Eva Gacchamaha. Are you seeing that?
Hmm. Hmm.
Right? When I read this sentence, I never thought why Gacchamaha.
Hmm.
Sarve also is there, no?
Correct.
So Prathama Purusha also is there, Uttama Purusha is there, Uttama Purusha taking priority.
Correct.
Vayam Sarve Idanim Eva Gacchamaha.
Correct.
Right?
Hmm.
Okay, go further.
Sarvehe. Gacchamaha, gacchamaha.
Sarve, huh? The other that's a colon.
Yes, sarvehe.
No, Sarve.
So colon
If
is
you
there.
say Sarve, hey, then there is a problem.
So we should remove that.
You should remove that. This is wrong. Right? It should be only Sarve and then a colon.
Okay.
It's not a Visarga.
Okay.
You understand? There is Sarve he means something else altogether.
Hmm.
There's no word Sarve he.
Hmm.
It's Sarve. Right?
Right.
Gachamaha, Gachamaha.
Yeah. Sajjaha bhavanti.
They get ready. Sajjaha, I told you ready, no?
Yes. Yes. Guruhu. Parantu bahu jagarukataya gantavyam.
So bahu jagarukataya, with great care, right? With great attention, bahu jagarukataya.
Yeah.
Right?
Yataha aham bhavatam buddhimattam janami.
Because he gives them the advice that you should go carefully. Why? Because aham bhavatam buddhimattam janami. I know your intellectual capacities. Buddhimatta, right? How much you are able to use your head, I know, he says.
Chaturthaha bayam bahu jagarukaha bhavamaha guru.
Very nice. Yeah, so here also very clear. Vayam bhavamaha jagarukaha. Right? Hey Guru. Right?
Yeah.
Good.
Guruhu bhavatu sarve militva eva gachantu.
Bhavatu. So be it.
Yeah.
Right? Sarve militva eva gachanti. Having got together, all go. Militva. Right?
Yeah.
So go together,
Yes. Go together. Okay. Panchamaha tathaiva astu guru. Guruhu.
Tatha eva astu guru. Right? Tatha eva. Vruddhi sandhi.
Yeah. Guruhu. Swagatam. Tatapi etesham mandamatinam vishaye itopi mama vishwasaha nasti. Mandamatinam is
slow thinkers.
slow thinking. Yeah, mandam. Yeah.
Right? Mandamati is a slow thinker. Right? So even in spite of telling this, saha tasya vishwasaha nasti. Right? Tathapi etesham mandamatinam vishaye, on the topic of these slow thinkers, right? Itopi mama vishwasaha nasti. I still do not have faith. Right? I don't have little faith also in these people. He says, mama vishwasaha nasti. Right? So he talks to himself,
Yeah,
I have told these people to go together, go carefully, but I don't have trust these people.
What is swagatam?
Swagatam, he says, he accepts this. He says, no, so be it, and he agrees. The student, the Panchamaha agrees that they will go together, right?
Correct.
Right. So he says, Swagatam is, is happy, and he says, welcome. Okay, very nice.
Okay.
Right?
But how do you know he's talking to himself is what I was thinking.
Because, this he cannot, I don't think he can voice this, no, that you're all Mandamatis.
That's why I was asking.
Yeah. So I think, inbuilt in the sentence is, that he's talking to himself, right? A little further, you will see that he's talking to himself. Why? Ataha evam karomi. Right? Correct. Good.
So atah evam karomi is atah.
Ataha, therefore I do this. Now he is going to do something.
Okay.
Right? Sarve panktishaha tishtantu. So he tells them, all stand in a line. Panktishaha. Right? In one file, in a single file.
Yeah.
Right. Go further.
Sishyaha tishtanti guruhu ganayati.
See, this is a drama. This is a drama.
Yeah,
right?
Yeah.
So Prakashaha, so now the light falls on these 10 people.
Yeah. Okay. Ekam, dve, त्रीणि, चत्वारि, पञ्च, षट्, सप्त, अष्ट, नव, दश.
Very nice.
पश्यन्तु.
So he counts them.
3, 4. Yeah. पश्यन्तु भवन्तः 10 जनाः सन्ति. मध्ये मध्ये परिशीलयन्तु. सर्वे आगताः वा अपि सुतः वा इति.
So Pashyantu bhavantah 10 janaah santi. He says, look, you are 10 people. Correct? Madhya madhya parishilayantu, check. Beach mein, in the middle, right? In your journey as you go, right? Keep checking, right? Sarve agataha va, have everybody come? Or kopi chutaha va iti. Or is somebody lost? Chutaha. Right?
Yeah.
Achyuta, the one who is never lost.
Oh, okay.
Achyuta, you will call Lord Krishna as Achyuta, Lord Vishnu is called as Achyuta. So he is the one who is never lost. It's not possible that you cannot find him.
Okay.
So much difficulty is there to find him, but his name is Achyuta.
षष्ठः अवश्यं परिशीलयामः गुरो. वयं गच्छामः.
So we are going to check, right? Definitely we check, and now we are going. Right?
गुरुः शुभं भवतु. गुरुः गच्छति. शिष्याः सन्तोषेण नृत्यन्तः अन्यस्यां दिशि गच्छन्ति.
So here you have Shishyaha Santoshena Nrityantaha. Right? Now here you have the present participle, dancing. Right? So Nrityan Shishyaha. Ekavachanam. Nrityantau Shishyau. Two students who are dancing. Right? Nrityantaha Shishyaha. Right? Prathama Vibhakti Bahuvachanam. So dancing student.
Ekavachanam is what? Ekavachanam is what?
Nrityan.
Yeah.
As just like sun.
Yeah.
Being. Sun, Santau, Santaha.
Yeah.
Similarly, Nrityan, Nrityantau, Nrityantaha.
Okay.
Right? This is called the Shatranta Rupam.
Yeah.
This is called Shatranta Rupam. We are going to study about this in more detail. Right? Now here I have a problem. Anyasyam dishi. Dishi, the Pratipadikam is dish.
Okay.
Pratipadikam dish. Shakaranta Strilinga Padam. Dish.
What does it mean, sir? What does it
This is that direction. This is direction. Shakaranta Strilinga Padam. Right?
Okay.
Dishi is Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachana.
Yeah.
Right? Now Anyasyam. Anyasyam is the Pratipadikam Anya in the Strilinga form. Saptami Vibhakti Ekavachanam. Right? Now here, this writer has made a mistake. Because the Gam Dhatu cannot go in Saptami. Anyam Disham Gachanti. You get what I'm saying? It cannot be in Saptami Vibhakti. The Gam Dhatu must, the place to which you are going to, somebody is going to, has to be in Dvitiya.
Okay.
So please correct this. Anyam Disham Gachanti. They go in some other direction.
So it should not be Anyasyam Dishi.
Anyasyam Dishi is Saptami Ekavachanam.
Okay.
Not possible, no? You don't say Aham Gruhe Gacchami. Do you say Aham Gruhe Gacchami? No, Aham Gruham Gacchami.
So it should be Dvitiya Vibhakti.
It should be Anyam Disham. It should be Anyam Disham. This is wrong, absolutely wrong. I don't know if later versions of the book has corrected this, but this is absolutely wrong. This is not correct at all. You can't use Saptami.
And if it is Saptami, what should be the...
Then it cannot be anything to do with motion.
Okay.
If there is any Kriya Padam involving motion,
So Gam cannot be used is what you're saying.
you can't use Gam at all.
Understood.
You can possibly say Anyasyam, Dishi, Santi, but not Gam, definitely. Right? The Gam will mean you have to use Dvitiya.
Okay.
Right?
Yes.
It's like saying, in English, do you say I go in the garden?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Even in English, Dvitiya Vibhakti is there.
Yeah.
You say I go into the garden. Right? You don't say I go in the garden. No? It is as bad as this.
Correct. Correct. Understood. Yeah. Dvitiyam Drishyam. Pratamaha. Bhoho Sarve Shigram Agachantu. No chet Vilambaha Bhavati.
Very nice. Right? Clear. We have understood this. All the grammar we have studied. No chet. Right? Sarve Shigram Agachantu. Come, all come quickly. Otherwise, there is going to be a delay. Right?
Sarve. Agataha Boho Agataha.
Everybody has come. Everybody has come.
Dvitiyaha. Mayam Sarvepi Smaha Kila.
We are all there, isn't it?
Okay.
He says we are all there, right?
Yeah. Sarve. Smaha. Kaha Shamshayaha.
What is the doubt?
What's the doubt? Tritiyaha. Parantu Mitrani. Vayam Idanimeva Ekam Nadim Tirtva Agre Agatavantaha. Parantu Mitrani. Vayam Idanimeva Ekam Nadim Tirtva Agre Agatavantaha.
Parantu, but Mitrani, right? Oh, friends, Vayam Idanim Eva Ekam Nadim Tirtva. We have just crossed over a river. Right? Having crossed over a river, we are going forward. Now, you might say Agre. Looks like it is in Saptami. Right?
Yeah.
Same verb of motion, Agatavanta. Right? So this Agre is what in Sanskrit we call as a Nipata. That means the word is just there. It looks like it is in Saptami, but it's not in Saptami.
Okay.
It is a word just there. That's it. Going forward is Agre.
Right.
Right? So having crossed over a river, Tirtva, having crossed over a river, right? We have gone forward.
Yeah.
Right? Agre Agatavantaha. We have come forward.
Tatra sarvepi nadim tirnavantaha va iti mama samshayaha.
Has everybody crossed over the river? That is his doubt. Has one of them got drowned in the river? This is his doubt. Right?
Dvitiyaha. Mamapi saha eva samshayaha.
He says, I also have the same doubt.
Chaturtaha. Ataha eva guruhu uktaman asti. Madhye madhye sarve santi va iti prashilayantu iti. Yes.
Right, good.
Yeah. Panchama.
Therefore, the Guru said, keep checking.
Panchamaha. Satyam. Dashajanaha अपि स्मः वा इति इदानीम् एव परिशीलयामः.
Let's check now only.
Okay. षष्ठः. मित्राणि भवन्तः सर्वे पङ्क्तिरूपेण तिष्ठन्तु. अहं गणयामि.
Ganayami, I will count.
गणयामि. सर्वे तिष्ठन्ति. इदानीं गणयामि. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. प्रथमः. सत्यं खलु खलु. दशमः कुत्र गतः?
Not able to find the 10th.
Yeah.
No.
But in the diagram, this fellow thing or what, I don't know.
No, that is Guru.
Oh, that is Guru.
That is Guru who is counting the 10.
Okay. द्वितीय. भोः भवान् गणनां सम्यक् न जानाति. आगच्छतु. अहं गणयामि. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9. सत्यमेव खलु. 9 जनाः एव सन्ति. चतुर्थः. तर्हि दशमः कः? सः कुत्र गतः? पञ्चमः. अत्र एव स्यात्. एतेषु एव स्यात्. एतेषु दशमः कः? दशमः कः?
Syat is astatu, may be. Vidiling. A supposition.
Okay.
So he says, Atra eva syat, he would possibly be here only. Right? Eteshu eva syat, in these people only he would be there, that 10th one. Right? Eseshu dashamaha kaha. Who is the 10th guy in this?
Patikaha.
Patikaha. The one who is an ongoer, you know, somebody who is going by.
Okay.
Right? Patikaha.
Pravishya.
Having entered.
Boha. Boho. Kaha kolahalaha. Ka samasya bhavatam.
Kaha kolahalaha. What is this? What is the confusion? What is this commotion? Ka samasya bhavatam. What is your problem?
Yeah. Panchamaha. Boho guroho. Boho. Guroho adeshanusaram bayam dashaha janaha ratotsavartam prastitaha. Idanim pashyamaha 9 jana eva smaha. Ha anta uchaihi roditi.
Hanta, you know, is like, oh my, you know, oh God, you know, you say no, like that. So Hanta. Ha Hanta.
Yeah. Patikaha
Uchaihi roditi.
Yeah. Patikaha swagatam. Katham evam vadati yeshaha. Manasa eva sarvan ganayati. Prakasha. Boho. Sarve santi khalu.
So Patikaha says, so Swagatam. Swagatam. Swagatam is accepting, you know, something. Is Swagatam. Having accepted what they have said. Katham evam vadati yeshaha. How does he say? Manasa eva sarvan ganayati. By his mind only. He counts, oh, these people are 10 are already there. Then Prakasha. Right? Ho. Sarve santi khalu. Everybody is there, isn't it?
Panchamaha. Nahi pashyatu. Ahameva ganayitva darshayami. 1 2 3 4 5 7 8 9. Pashyatu. 9 janaha eva smaha. Dashamaha kutra gataha. Patikaha. Mitra. Bhavan eva dashamaha. Yaha dashamasya anveshanam karoti. What is dashamasya?
So anveshanam is searching. The act of searching is called anveshanam.
Yeah.
Right? Bhavan eva dashamaha. You are the 10th. Who is searching for the 10th?
Achha.
You who is searching for the 10th are the 10th. Are the 10th.
You are the 10th. Sarve nishkampaha tishtanti. Nirupakaha nepatye vadati. What is this?
Nirupakaha. Nirupakaha is, you know, the narrator. The narrator. You know, there is a person in the drama, you know, one who is at the back and he gives the background.
Yeah.
Right? So he is nirupakah. Nepathe, in the background. Nepathyam. Right?
Yeah.
So in the background, the nirupakah says, right? What does he say?
Sir, this sarve nishkampaha tishtanti.
Niskampaha, without moving, still. Kampa is movement. Nishkampa, without movement.
Okay.
Right?
Nirupakah. Mitrani. Yeshah eva lokasya vyavaharah. Evameva vayam atmanah anveshanam kurvantah bhavamah. We didn't understand for this.
We'll read. Yeah. You say, hey Mitrani, Eshaha eva lokasya vyavahara. Vyavahara, the conduct of people. This is the way the conduct of people is.
Yeah.
Evameva vayam atmanah anveshanam kurvantah bhavamah. We are all constantly engaged in the process of searching for oneself.
Yeah. Yeah.
See, that just like that guy was searching for the 10th, right?
Yeah.
He himself is the 10th.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
we are constantly engaged in the search of ourselves.
Yeah.
Right?
Vishayah. Vishayah. Dehah, Indriyani, Pranaha, Manaha, Buddhihi, Ahankaraha, Chittam, Ajnanam, Ityeteshu, Anyatamaha eva Atma Syat iti Chintayantaha Vayam Tatra eva Tasya Anveshanam Kurmaha.
So here, Vishayaha, Dehaha, Indriyani, Pranaha, Manaha, Buddhihi, Ahankaraha, Chittam, Ajnanam, 9 things. Right? These are 9 things.
Yeah.
Vishaya, I told you the Indriya.
Yeah. But right? Indriyani is also there.
Vishaya is Indriya Gochara is Vishaya. That means where the Indriyas will rest.
Okay.
Right? Those are the Vishaya.
Okay.
Okay. So you can say the external world is Vishaya. Right? Deha, body. Indriyani, the senses. Pranaha, our prana, the Pancha Prana.
Yeah.
Manaha, Buddhihi, Ahankaraha, Chittam, Ajnanam. Right? The mind and the vast body of ignorance. Right? Ityeteshu Anyatamaha. Right? So, one among many. Right? One among many is Anyatama. Okay. The tama pratyaya is used to show one among many.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So Anyatamaha eva atma syat iti chintayantaha vayam tatra eva tasya anveshanam kurmaha. We think that the atma is in all these 9 things. Thinking that the self is in all these 9 things. Right?
Yeah.
Thinking like this.
Yeah.
We keep searching for the self.
Yeah.
That's what we are doing actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right?
Parantu vayam na
janimaha
yat yaha anveshanam karoti saha eva atma.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Saha eva paramam brahma.
Saha eva paramam brahma. Yeah.
So this is the Mandukya.
Yeah.
The Mandukya talks of 4 states. Right? It talks of 4 states. One is the Jagat. Right?
Right.
This entire world is the Jagat. Right? Then you have the Swapna Avastha. That means where you are dreaming and then you create your own world in which you are there, one component of it.
Right.
Third state, Sushupti.
Yeah.
Complete deep sleep, no dream, no perception of the Jagat, the first
Yes.
state,
Yes.
no perception of the second state also, no swapna also.
Right, sir.
Right.
Right.
Correct.
Right.
And you are still there, you are still living, no? You are still conscious.
Right.
And then the fourth state is that state which is experiencing all these three states.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
That is that Dashamaha.
Yeah. Parantu
Right.
vayam na janimaha yat
Vayam na janimaha. That we don't know that. Yaha anveshanam karoti. The one who searches, Sahayeva Atma.
that is what the self is. Yeah.
That was what the self is. So, you know, when Ramana Maharshi says, ask the
Who am-
question, who am I?
Yeah, that's what I could relate to. Yeah.
Who am I? He says, who am I? Keep asking, keep asking, keep asking.
Yeah.
As soon as you find the answer, that is not the answer.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying?
Correct.
If you find the answer, that means you have not found the answer.
Right.
Again ask, who am I?
Right.
Again ask, who am I? That is only the feeling of the self is the self. Right? As soon as you say, I feel the self, that means you are not that.
Yeah. Correct.
Because they are one. And
Correct.
two people, you cannot feel something that is yourself.
Correct. Correct.
Right? So it's an unanswered question. It should remain unanswered. This is what that guy is trying to tell.
Yeah.
So Dashamaha Tvam Asi is that Dashamaha, the one who is looking, the one who is searching for some entity, and that entity is himself.
Yeah. Correct.
So you know the case of the Dvitiya Vibhakti, right, comes up. That means there is no possibility of Dvitiya Vibhakti.
Correct. I agree. Yeah, that's right.
Because as soon as you find Dvitiya Vibhakti,
Then you are
as
not.
soon as you find the
That's
entity
not
where
the-
you have to use Dvitiya Vibhakti,
That's
that
not-
means you have not found it.
Yeah, that's not the self. Yeah.
That's not the self.
Correct.
Right?
Correct.
That's the conclusion of this. This is I'll forward a video of Sarva Priyananda. You know Swami Sarva Priyananda?
The New York.
The New York Vedanta
Right.
Society.
Last time when we went, we were there in a in-person session with him.
Oh,
We booked a place. We went to the Vedanta Society.
oh, beautiful.
Listened to him for physically. We listened to him for. It's a very small hall. It's not a big hall. It's quite.
But you know, his explanation is so beautiful.
Outstanding.
You know,
He's
outstanding. You know, outstanding. So
Just
you know,
send me the video, sir. It'll be good.
I'll send you the video in which he talks about this story.
Right. Okay.
It's very simple, sort of kiddish story, right? But very deep within is a great philosophy, and which we are most of the time doing.
Yeah.
That is what this thing is. I'll send you the video. I had specially kept that aside.
Yeah.
After we finish this chapter, I will send it
Yeah.
to you.
Please send it. I'll watch it today itself.
Watch it today. It's beautiful. Right?
So,
I want you to do the abhyasa as a test.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
I want you to do the abhyasa as a sort of a test.
Okay. Sir.
Of course, we have done a lot more than what this test can talk about.
Yeah.
Right? But still, for you know, giving you some feedback about where you stand, you know.
Yeah.
Obviously, we are going to repeat a lot of things are going to get repeated, but everything now at least you know a few things about vibhaktis, you know a few lakaras, you know, and you are able to place things, you know, in that.
Right.
We'll expand on this and go to other areas of grammar as well.
Okay.
Right?
Sir. Okay. Sir.
We'll start with the next book next Tuesday. Right?
Yes.
Good.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Dhanyavadaha.
Have a good day.
Sure.
Bye. Bye. Thank you.